Say give me an answer. Do you remember? You said we could stay here when we used to lay here, and the blanket was the ocean.
That's my boy Stylo with Sunsets. Listening to You Are Here Radio. Welcome, guys. This is episode 70 of the podcast. Find the podcast on www.youareherepodcast.co. We can now afford the M. Find the podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Anchor.fm, anywhere you can find a podcast. My name is Mike. I'm here with Dave, and we're here. This song is like a good feeling, bro.
Such a banger.
This is my boy Stylo. With Sunsets. He just released this song. I helped him out with a music video for it, and I had a really good time working with him. Long-time friend and collaborator. And I just really love the song, the message, the lyrics. I just know. It's a good feeling, man. Right? Come on.
I don't even know what to say, dude.
How you doing, boy?
I get jazzed up. Stylo, shout out, boy.
Big shout out, man.
You did it, bro.
One day maybe we'll have him on.
That's a summer hit. That's a summer hit.
Yeah, man.
I know summer's a bit different, but that's a summer hit. You can play that anywhere.
Fuck yeah.
Just have a dance party. That makes me want to have a dance party, dude.
Yeah, so if you guys want to, it's on YouTube, Stylo Sunsets, Spotify, Apple Music, you know what I mean? Hit it up, man. Give them a play. Support the people, you know, that are, you know, working through these times and still being creative and putting stuff out there.
Mm-hmm. The video was dope.
Yeah, thanks, man. It was really fun to shoot.
That was one day.
That was one day, yeah.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
That was really cool. I love your edits on everything. Like your
He edited it. I helped him shoot.
Holy shit, man.
Yeah.
And you really got a shot of him with a deer?
That's
real?
Yeah.
How did you catch a fucking deer?
He had someone else help him with like some other shots, and that was one of them. I'm so jealous, dude.
Oh, with the deer shot?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, how perfect.
Like, what?
I know.
The footbridge, was that you? The footbridge shot?
Yeah.
That was really fucking cool. That was my favorite shot.
That's a spot actually near you, dude.
Is it really?
Yep.
Oh, can you take me?
Yeah.
Dude, that was so sick because it's like
we were literally like 10 minutes from you.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know anything around.
I know. I gotta show you.
What is it? Apshwa?
Yeah.
It is.
That one's like in a weird spot. It's
Okay.
like by a school and then like just like across. And it's just in the middle of like, I don't know. It's so random.
Is it gratifying to like see the work finish?
Yeah.
Style, you edited the fuck out of that thing too, dude. That's really dope.
He's a creative man. He's a creative guy.
Hey man,
I love him, man.
I think you should make an intro song for us maybe on this pod. Like our own pod song.
I'm down.
If you got time on your hands. Bro.
Yeah. Style's kind of busy.
You know?
I don't know where you got to send out the bat signal, dude.
Yeah, dude. Stylo's I don't even know what he looks like.
I know. That's
the craziest part.
thing.
I don't know what he looks like.
That's true. You never seen him, huh?
No, bro.
Wow.
He wears a ski mask.
I mean, me either. I haven't met him either.
He's like Wilfredo Gomez, dude. It's like I've heard of him, but I don't.
Like when I went to go help him, like there was a bouncer.
You haven't seen
I had to. No, I haven't. I mean, I was in his presence.
Uh-huh.
All right, but I really couldn't like interact. Wow. Everything was set up. There was a line.
You had
GA.
Gotcha.
You know.
Gotcha.
I had to, swipe my key card in and
yeah.
It was a whole thing. Yeah. It was definitely a special event. But yeah, we got it done. And I think it came out great.
Yeah, he's a special dude. He's a mysterious dude. I like that.
Yeah.
He's very mysterious. And I like that. I like it. I like that. It's not a gimmick. It's like a character. It's like a superhero or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's a tough thing to choose like an image.
Totally.
And like run with it.
That's a big part of this thing.
Yeah. And which I think is really cool to do with like that kind of thing, where it's like you are kind of masked and it's more of a mystery.
Yeah.
Where you can kind of like separate yourself from the music, because I feel like a lot of the time like personal character gets kind of like involved with the creative
for sure
after you get like so much bigger, like a celebrity and stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe like I think this is a good way to get around that kind of thing.
Absolutely.
Definitely different route.
Yeah, that's I don't see anyone doing that. Like it's just starting out, like doing that kind of thing. That's a bold move. Shout out Stylo, dude.
Big shout.
Loved the summer jam.
Hell yeah.
And thanks for sending me the lyrics, dude. It was cool to check out the lyrics before I heard the song.
Yeah, dude. I was really surprised by that.
Yeah.
The hit.
Oh yeah, that song. Play that song right now. If you can stop this podcast and play that song, it's worth a listen, a head bob, if you will. How you doing, bro?
I'm chilling, dude. I had some lobster rolls today.
I'm so jealous.
Yeah, I know. I can't, dude. I gotta
Was it
stop.
like the fluffy white
oh
roll?
yeah, oh yeah, dude. And you know what? Not even toasted.
It doesn't
Just
even
a
have
white,
to be, dude.
just a white bread roll, man.
I'm on a
You're on what?
I'm on a diet, dude. And I'm just
How much
like,
does it piss you off that I'm just sitting here eating
eating
lobsters?
lobster rolls, dude.
I'm on a diet.
I think I'd eat the lobster, but not like the mayo and the bread.
Yeah. I mean, a lobster by itself is
It's really good.
still really good.
But I miss bread, man. I miss like any kind of like not good for you carb. Like I just crave it, bro. I had a salad before. I had a chicken salad, and it was like tomatoes, sunflower seeds, avocados, balsamic. It was nice.
That's good.
But literally, as soon as like I finished, my mouth started watering for like some kind of cookie or like Pop-Tart or cereal or some kind of sweet something
Yes.
carb. And I couldn't get it. And I had to just tell myself like, nope. Like
You're not
I have to tell myself, no, Dave, like you're 5 years old. You can't do that. Not today. Not today.
Yeah. That's tough.
So it's like a 2-week crash of like no sugars, no carbs, or like nothing that's like a saturated fat or like not a whole carb. If it's like shitty carbs like white bread and stuff, like the rolls and stuff.
Growing up, did you have like a chubby phase?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
When I was little, I was like a stick, and then I got to be like, I'd say 12, 13,
Yeah.
and then I started like getting chubby.
Bulking up.
But then I was like 5 foot tall, bro, until I was like 16, 15, 16. And then I was like, and I was like
Yeah, it just
180,
evens out.
fucking 6'2". My bones hurt. Like
Damn.
it was
bro.
so weird. I was so fat when I was like
Yeah.
12, 13.
Yeah, I was definitely at like a high point.
Yeah. You had a fat phase? Like,
Yeah, definitely had like a chubby just eating everything.
and my
I
father'd be
saw,
like,
dude.
he was a big force feeder. My father
Yeah.
still is a big force
Really?
feeder. Oh, yeah, dude.
I mean, that's the Italian culture.
I guess everyone in my family is like
Yeah,
the worst
that's
when
that
it comes to
culture.
that. Yeah. Eat something. Eat a little bit of that. You're not
Yeah.
going to eat that?
I was always
mean,
taught to clear the plate.
Yeah.
Got to clear the plate.
Yeah.
You know?
One more bite.
And I'm
one more
happy to
bite.
clear the plate. Now I'm happy to clear it all. I'll have extra.
And that's the problem. Now,
Yeah.
I if I don't have a carb, I get like, we went for a run, and I got home, and I was just like, we have to go food shopping because we got to get all this whole grain food and fucking
Yep.
all the right meats and stuff. And I'm shopping, and this guy's coming down the one-way aisle. And I was
no.
like, I literally, dude.
Did you catch your hijack?
I went like this. I went. Ah! I fucking
But did you catch the hijack?
catch the hijack.
The amygdala hijack, dude. Do you remember?
Yes, but I didn't.
But you
catch it
didn't,
because
'cause you forgot.
I'm in a bad place. I was I don't have the carbs, so I'm not comfortable. I'm like uncomfortable. I'm antsy. I don't feel good.
Yeah.
And I screamed like that weird noise,
That's the best.
and then I slammed my cart like so as loud as I could. And then he was like walking past, and then Lena caught on, and she was like, "Excuse me, sir. This is a one-way. Just wanted to let you know." And he was like, all right, I'm sorry." And just like turned around and walked all the way back down the aisle. And I felt kind of bad after that. I was like, well, I don't know if we should have said anything, but I don't know.
I love how you don't even want to say anything.
I know. Now after
You just want to get pissed.
I just want to get mad and then like let it go.
Mm.
I don't want to have the confrontation. I don't want to have the what the, you know what I mean? I don't want
Yeah.
to turn it into that. So I just want to feel the anger and then like
What is that though? What is this? I just want to feel it but not do anything.
I don't know, dude.
That's so weird.
I don't know. I don't know, bro.
We gotta break that down.
There's this Sebastian Maniscalco joked, and he's like, he said like,
I love Smash.
he said his wife is like from a totally different culture, like very like white. And,
Yeah.
you know, and he said she's
Jewish.
always trying to chill him out. She's always trying to be like, oh honey, look, everything's fine. Why are you so upset? Just relax. And he's like, no, you don't understand. Like we were taught never to relax. Like that. This is us being good. Like when we're angry and when we need to be upset at something, we need to be like looking out and like finding something we don't like and like getting upset about it. And I was like, I can relate, man, and to an extent.
Dude, that is that Italian. I think that's
Big
the Italian
time.
thing,
Dude,
bro.
every conversation at a dinner table ever grown up was always like,
Yeah.
this cousin is doing the wrong thing. What do you think? And then it's a 20-minute conversation about who's doing the wrong thing. And then you move on to like the taxes being too high, and then you move on to like this cousin doesn't come around enough. It's just like who can we place blame on, and how upset can we get at this table right now?
Yep.
Always, every conversation. I'm serious. Every conversation. Every time I've ever sat at a table with like my family.
Yeah.
Every fucking time.
I've had a couple of like closer friends growing up, and some partners and stuff that had like Italian families and stuff, and just like watching is the funniest thing. It's so funny. It's like a spectacle.
Dude, I have a theory. I don't know why this came to me, but I have a theory.
Uh-oh.
This is my theory. Women, when they congregate,
Starting bad.
women
Starting
are
awful.
great. Women are great. When they congregate, when they come together, I think, and this is just me, I don't know if I'm right or wrong because I'm not around a woman. Well, I am around a woman, but not woman with women 24/7.
Around a woman.
But not. She's not talking to women. She's talking to me. So when women are talking to women, I think literally all they do talk about, I'm dead serious, is men. Fair or unfair? Did I overstep or am I on is that too far? Think just
I'm trying to
think about it.
I know, but you know what? I agree with you. But like I'm trying to think of something else.
Got you.
But I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Got you. And this is my let me defend myself. Every time I've ever like when we work at the restaurant or whatever.
Yeah.
Every conversation I've seen between two women, and this is why I think it is, and this is why I think it is. Okay, I'm gonna backtrack. Today I was watching Too Hot to Handle on Netflix.
Ooh. Yeah. What's that one's what is that again?
It's a reality show.
Yeah.
And the rules are like this fucking beautiful people, like dudes and girls show up to this island. It's perfect. And they're all like super sexy people, all fit, like all awesome looking, and they all want to have sex with each other, right? But the kicker is there's this like what's it called? The Google the thing Alexa. Yeah. So that thing is like monitoring them all the time, like cameras everywhere.
Is this the one where they can't?
Yes, they can't touch each
that's
other.
The worst.
Well, they can touch each other, but they can't kiss. They can't have any kind of sexual interaction, or they have this $100,000 like pot of money that by the end of the month, if they haven't touched each other, they all split the 100,000. But if not, if they do something, it takes like a certain amount away from the 100,000 by the end of the month. So you kiss, it's like $3,000 gone.
Oh God.
Yeah, dude. And for a month, these guys you can't masturbate. You can't do anything. Nothing sexual.
Really?
Right? So I was like, this is such a stupid show. Like, this is going to be dumb, dude. Obviously, they're going to mess up and like no one's going to give a shit by the end. Like, no one's going to be together. It's going to be stupid. I'm on episode like 3 and I didn't realize it, but I think the show was like meant to rehabilitate like people that have trouble making connections, like genuine like love connections, or just connections with like people of the opposite sex before they move into like sex. You know, like the physical, and like they did this male bonding exercise, right? It was like this guru, and he's got these baggy clothes on. He's on the beach, and he's fucking like pounding his chest. He's supposed to be the shit, like this warrior guru. Has all the guys come out, and they don't really like each other that much, like a couple friendships or whatever. They're there for the girls. He has them do this exercise where they put mud on each other, like the one has to put mud on the other has to put mud on him, and then they have to draw on like a piece of paper the 3 things that like that define them that they don't like about their life right now. Yeah. Write those things on a board. They flip it around to each other, and they both see what those things are. So I'm seeing yours, you're seeing mine, and then these dudes like afterward are like hugging each other and like crying on like, and it was the craziest like these super macho alpha dudes. Who are all about their looks and like just super insecure, are vulnerable to each other, and they're just hugging, and it's so much male camaraderie. And Lena looks at me and she goes, like they're hugging, they're crying together, they're running in the ocean together, they're playing like boys, you know. And Lena looks over to me and she goes, boys, like guys can just do that. Guys can just be really close like that. Like, and she's like, I don't think girls can do that.
Really?
And I was like, oh, I don't know.
Me either. That's tough. Yeah, I don't even know.
Like my close, my examples of women in my life are like super strong women who don't have tons of friends. They don't have that camaraderie and that bond that's very vulnerable. It's much more like material, and it's much more surface.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think it's harder for women to be vulnerable with each other. I don't know. I could be totally fucking wrong, but what I see is like when she said that comment, I was like, oh my God, you're right. Like it's usually women are talking about a man they're attracted to, or a man they're having trouble with, or a man. It's never like, oh, how are you doing? And like me telling you about my life. Like I would to you.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you know, I was talking to this person, and you know what I mean? Like
I
it always
feel
goes
you.
in that direction.
I feel like there has to be like,
I'm sure I'm wrong.
there's like, it has to be subjective.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like
I'm generalizing so
Yeah.
badly, but like, I don't know. I was thinking about that, and I was just like, damn.
Definitely like, yeah, there's like a typical, especially like coming out of, I want to actually throw in there with like, you know, all those guys like being like going there for one sole reason in the beginning. It's like to get a girl. You know what I mean? I think it's even like, I think even for myself, it's just like tough, like growing up, like just having girls as friends,
Oh, it's so tough.
you know?
That's very tough.
Like I don't know, growing up,
Do you
like,
think it's possible?
it's so hard, dude. Like I'm not even joking. It's so
dude.
weird.
It is. It's very difficult.
And you try not, and like it's so weird because it's almost like instinctual.
yes.
You know, if like a girl's nice, then you're like, oh, I don't know, something.
Yeah.
You know, my mind goes straight there. But I've been learning to like with people that I see every day, you know, that are female. I'm trying to just like ask more than just because I never like ask a random girl about like, I don't know, the deeper stuff. Like I would ask like something like you.
Yeah.
Like, I see that too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I've been trying to kind of do that, and like I don't. I've been getting like good, you know, reactions and, you know, conversations with people.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna try to maybe push that more.
Yeah.
Just like friendship.
yeah.
I'm gonna friend zone the chicks. Now that's what's gonna happen, dude. That's what's gonna happen.
You're
now,
aiming for the
dude.
friend zone?
Yeah.
I like that, dude.
I'm gonna get on these dating apps and I'm gonna match.
And just
We're
prefer.
gonna hang out and I'm gonna be like, sorry, just friends.
Start an app, develop an app called Befriender.
I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that.
And like
there's no money
It'd be
in that.
it'd be your face on it.
There's
like
no
this,
money in that, dude.
And all you're trying to do is.
I feel like your
befriend-
face should be on that, not me, dude.
I had this thing where when I was dating Lena, like we're fusing in the relationship, and I started going to Brooklyn for acting school. I did this like subconscious thing where I would go into class, and I didn't know these girls. I didn't know, you know. But anytime I introduced myself or was like in a conversation early on, I'd be like, "What's up, homie? What's up, dog?" Like trying to like nullify every like ever. This is never confused for like I'm attracted to you in any kind of way.
Yeah.
We're gonna be homies or nothing kind of thing. It was so weird. When I look back, like my friend Marina, you know Marina,
Yeah.
she called me out for it one day. She's like, enough with the homie shit. Like, I get it. We're not trying to date you. Like, fucking relax.
Oh my
And I was like, oh shit, okay, I'm sorry, I'll stop. Yeah, but for real.
That's all
was
you
like,
needed.
that was my like insecure.
It's crazy because you know what it is? It's like, I think maybe back in the day there was more, you know, friendships like that between like men and women. But I think now it's like, it's just, especially everything's over sexualized and like there's more, I don't know, like less real connection. And people, once you meet a girl, it's always like straight to relationship, sex or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, that's always the first thing.
Yeah.
You know, because it's, I don't know, in high school,
you.
it's like the hierarchy, you know?
For sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're like set to be like that.
That's like our base instinct.
Yeah.
If we didn't have a brain, that's it. That's all that's happening.
Which I think with like social media and stuff, that's all that, you know, that it like morphs it towards that way,
Yeah.
that direction.
Yeah.
Instead of, because like all these girls that are like, you know, like they look great and they're working out all the shit. They have all these angles, face tuning, everything, like Photoshop and stuff.
Yeah.
And like dudes are just liking the shit all over and like worshiping them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Maybe it's like, I think it's working against it.
That's a bad
you know?
setup, isn't it?
Yeah. Because that's one girl, but a million fucking dudes.
That's
right?
so bad. The more I think about that, that's terrible.
Yeah.
Imagine the dudes in a room with it, like you couldn't fit them in the room.
Yeah.
That's
And that chick wants none of you.
none of you.
None of you. Imagine, dude. And dudes are no wonder dudes are just like, you know, pouring up, bro.
Oh, bro. So cousin G, shout out Gianna
Shout
Bellino. She was asking about forbidden love. She didn't give me a specific question. She just wanted to know your take on forbidden love.
I don't know what that means. What does that mean? I'm scared.
Forbidden love? I don't know. Google it. What does it mean?
Forbidden love. Let's look it up.
Look it up. What's the definition for forbidden love? In my mind, it's like a love that you can't just dive right into because the circumstances aren't culturally.
Madonna song came up. What does forbidden love mean? Romantic love that is not allowed for whatever reason, social or religious restrictions, outdated ideas, someone is already committed in a relationship, the age difference is inappropriate, or some other reason the relationship would be frowned upon or forbidden.
There you go. How do you feel about that, bro?
Hmm.
How do you feel about that?
That is tough, dude.
It's all case by case.
Yeah.
So you got to give me.
Yeah, dude. Like, I could give an example, dude. Like, you have a really good friend.
Yeah.
That has a boyfriend.
Bang.
You know.
Yes. What do you do,
and you're
bro?
so close.
What do you do?
Yeah, I don't know.
Let's say you know this person.
You gotta play it cool.
Let's say you know this person for a year. Let's say boyfriend's terrible.
Yeah.
She always comes to you. Oh, terrible.
Yeah, dude.
Crying.
Yeah.
Upset.
That's the worst.
And you have feelings for this girl. What do you do?
That's so tough.
Because you're on a track where you're like, I can change that.
That's so messed up because both parties are. I don't think you're even at fault.
No.
For listening, for lending an ear. But obviously for I guess you could tell them like, hey, you can't. I'm a dude.
Yes,
I'm a
can.
dude.
Yeah, you can. Because that goes back to the can you be friends thing.
Yeah.
If you're attracted in any way, like there's no way.
Yeah.
There's no way.
Yep.
Right? Like it's
you can push that down. I don't know.
In your feet, bro. You gotta but like that's gotta go somewhere. That energy and that thought and that I don't know, bro.
It's tough.
I understand like attraction and like you know, I could just say like, oh, I'm attracted and just move on. Not a big deal. But if you're like there's like a question like
yep.
When you're single, like and they're come on, dude.
Yeah, dude. That's the worst.
That's tough. That's tough. I don't know what the right answer is in that scenario, bro. But.
I think you just have to, you can't, especially if like she's giving you like, you know, more attention than that.
Yeah.
It's like you can't, you're crossing a line at some point.
Yeah. And like you got to think this, you know what?
And it's their fault and it's not yours, I think.
Yeah, I agree.
At that point.
I agree. I want to place blame there.
Yeah.
I agree. I agree. If you're not crossing the line and like
the people be like, but don't say it. Why are you even there? It's like, what?
Why are you even there, bro? Why'd you text at all? Why you even whatever, bro. Moving on.
With other ones like
yeah, with other ones. Give me another example.
Like a religious one is interesting. You know what I mean? That's super interesting because it's like, it's literally like forbidden.
Your boy pulled the trigger.
Yeah, man. Dude.
Yeah.
Well, maybe it's not forbidden.
I mean, it is. It is. There's a line. There's a line that like, if you're going culturally like or religious like beliefs.
I just want to say, don't. Age ones definitely don't do it because bad.
If the person's underage, don't ever do it. Okay? Thanks. Oh, you're crazy.
Were you thinking about that one?
Yeah. Don't do that one. Obviously. Hey, obviously. God, that should be a fucking obvious one.
Because I almost want to say like forbidden doesn't mean like never.
Hey.
Right? Maybe I can
look. Could be a time circumstance. Kind of thing. I agree.
That's definitely specific.
Yeah.
You know, like I'll take that out of context anywhere. But, you know, certain circumstances, religious, maybe you can make it work. I don't know.
You're getting rosy over there, dude.
I don't want to say anything else.
Okay. All right.
Did we get any other questions?
No, that was the only one for today. But Gianna, thank you for that.
Yeah, thanks.
The religious one, though, is a tough one. That's a tough one.
I wanted to ask you, any new, still writing? Poems, stuff like that. Anything new?
I didn't write one this week. I had an idea for one that I wrote down the idea. I didn't flesh it out though, but I really liked the idea.
Oh, you write a little idea first.
Yeah. I'll make like a little header.
Oh, I like that.
Or the first line of the poem where I know I'm gonna fucking my mind goes.
Yep.
And I'm like, okay. I'm gonna let that one cook for a little while.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I'm doing. I had one of those. I had an idea. I reached out to you about doing voiceover stuff.
Yes.
I sat down with my managers, had a Zoom meeting, and they were telling us like, you know, you should be starting, if you're an actor, you should have some kind of a semblance of like a voiceover demo. And like,
Yeah.
and I was so against that before all this went down because I was like, all I want to do
Dude,
is
there's some amazing animated series of everything, man.
it's fucking incredible.
Amazing.
It'd be stupid for me not to,
Yeah.
you know.
There's
get
a whole
better
nother
at that.
world.
Yeah, dude. And I love listening to podcasts and audiobooks and shit. And I'm like,
That
why
one you
would I-
sent me, dude. Oh, what was that?
Left-right game.
Yeah. That thing is crazy.
I'm into
dude.
that, dude. I'm so into like the
Left-right
thriller
game.
narrative podcast, dude. Like they're so good. I like listening to them when I drive at night. Or
Dude,
like,
you told me to put that on the way home from the podcast. I almost like died.
did you listen to more or no? You stopped.
I stopped because that's like, maybe I'll listen to tonight.
I'm listening to one right now called Blackout. Rami Malek, the dude who won the Oscar
Oh,
for
really?
Yeah, for
He does the voice?
yeah, he's one of the
What?
one of the characters, main
That's
character.
crazy.
Dude, so good. So good. That's the way, that's like what I want to move into. Like I want to
Yeah.
move into like being able to do those kinds of like podcasts. Or
That's
those
crazy
kinds
too
of
because
narratives.
that's purely writing too.
Straight up.
You know? That'll help in
Yeah.
all aspects
Yeah,
of
yeah.
even writing films and stuff.
Yeah,
anything.
dude. And there's this other thing I was telling you about like a little bit before is my stepmother's family has her grandfather's World War II like writing to home letters that he wrote them.
It's amazing.
And they're all scanned. So I have all the envelopes, the postages, the handwritten notes, and then I have like the translated transcripts of them. And I'm like, dude, how great would it be to like just do a series, like a mini series podcast of like those letters?
Yes.
Because he's talking about like getting engaged to the girl he loves. He's talking about like a few days before D-Day. I just read a few, but
I
I'm
can
like,
see it, man.
it was so good. Some of them are racist as fuck, but so I would skip those.
It's a timepiece.
Yeah, but like to become a character, like to act,
Yes.
and to release it just through your speakers, like only audio. Like I think that's beautiful. You allow
Yeah.
yourself to go somewhere with it. You can see what he's writing about, what he's talking about. You'll see it.
Yeah.
I'm just, I don't know. I got really
No,
excited
I
about
definitely
that.
see that, man.
Yeah,
I could definitely see that being something.
Yeah.
Huh. That's crazy.
It's cool, man. It
It's
got
like
me really
uncovering a
excited.
whole little like story.
Yeah, I was
you know?
crying, dude. Like 3
Really?
letters in, I'm like, I was bawling because he's talking about like there's little specific things he's talking about that you can't. It's so hard to write that way
Yeah.
because he's telling the truth.
Yep.
He's like, I'm in the latrine right now because lights went out, so he's in the bathroom like at night writing this letter. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it was such specific things.
You could like visualize all that.
And he's on the fence about getting engaged to the girl he thinks he loves, and like there's so I don't know, man. It was so fucking cool. And I've been waiting for like a story to come across to me, and like you know how like you come across someone writes a book, and then you're like, oh, I want to make that book into a film. Like a lot of movies come from books.
Yep.
I want to catch a story in life that's happened that like I can translate into some kind of narrative. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
I'm really excited about that. I've been
Yeah.
thinking about that for the past couple of years. Like, I hope that comes along. I'll keep my eyes open.
Yeah.
And then this thing got handed to me, and I'm like, oh man, this would be really cool, especially now. So, there's something I'm thinking about.
Yeah,
doing.
dude.
Yeah.
I think that's smart, man. I love that.
And I want like music. I want like the
Yeah.
whole deal. I need your
Yeah.
help with that probably, and editing that.
We'll talk. I'll show you all the stuff of like recording and stuff.
Yeah.
Because you want to do like build like a reel and stuff too, right?
Yeah.
That's smart. I think anyone that's like acting and stuff,
Yeah.
you got to look into all those different
Yeah, man.
avenues.
Boy's trying to
They
get
can still keep working.
knots in his wallet. bro.
Trying to sit sideways.
Sideways on my wallet. It's too fat in my pocket. Just playing. Tiny. What else is going on, bro?
I got some other stuff.
What do you
I
got?
wanted to ask you.
Hey, shout out to the listeners right now. I just want to say this.
Yeah.
Thank you for tuning in episode
Boom.
70. Real quick, I'm really grateful.
Let's hear it.
I'm just super grateful, man. Like, we have a podcast.
Yeah.
We do this every week.
Yeah.
Still.
It feels like just part of life now.
It's 100%
love
like life, and I'm
I'm
grateful.
thankful for it.
And it could end any time. This is what I
Yes.
want to remind myself. Like, it can end any time.
Yep.
Sorry, before we move in.
Corona almost got us, dude.
100%. And
It almost
it's
got
still
us.
out there, and it's still out there. And life is tricky, and life is weird, and things end. I was talking to Adam about like, oh, Mondays were the best. I'd go to rehearse every Monday morning. I'd see you, like we'd hang out, we'd have coffee, we'd
Yeah.
rehearse, we'd talk about like, get excited about what we're about to do in the future, like these films lined up and all.
Yes.
We have these meetings in California. And it's going to be amazing. And it was every Monday. And then I'd show up by your place, and we would
Yep.
do a podcast together, and we'd have someone on. And it was literally like the best day every day for me was
Yep.
Monday. And then I didn't realize how much I was taking for granted those days until they were gone. I never thought they would end. I
know.
never thought they
Me
would end.
too.
So it showed me like anything can end at any time, and just remind yourself when you think of it, like try to remind yourself nothing truly lasts forever. So if it ends today, I'm very, very proud of us, dude. I'm very, very grateful for everyone who's like ever tuned in or like shouted us out or just reached out to us and like said they listened. It moves me that you listen to us. And if we do anything for you, like that moves me too. It doesn't take much for us to do this, but like it does take something for us to do this.
Yeah.
We do this every week.
Definitely.
It's just really cool, man. I know like in the future when this is over at some point, like I'll look back on these and be like, look, we did this. Hopefully it never ends, bro. Hopefully like, I don't know, but
we could see how we've grown, you know?
yeah.
Imagine seeing this in like 5 years. We're like, what are we
Yeah.
You're wearing that?
Yeah.
Your hair's like that.
You're wearing a salmon sweater. That's what you chose to wear?
Mike, you thought it was cool? You idiots.
Dave, you wore a salmon sweater. Great, bro. On
Thanks
the
for
eve
that.
of your 30th birthday. You man child.
Soon, dude.
Yeah.
Almost. We're June babies.
Yeah.
We're those
You
Geminis.
want to hike on my birthday? Do you want to do that?
I'm down.
Lena's trying to, I think, organize.
What day is
a
that? That's
little mini hike.
We'll figure it out. What am I making
It's a
plans on the
Monday. It's a
podcast?
Monday.
Oh, we're doing it.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
All right, word.
Well, I'm grateful for you bringing that up.
Thanks, bro.
That was awesome. I want to go to something. I've been trying to come up with more serious topics and questions and just I don't know,
Please.
trying to just think more about everything.
Yeah.
So I was thinking about, do you feel like you belong in like this industry? Or do you have you had like a moment where like, you know, starting acting, you obviously weren't like, oh, I'm doing this shit. Like I'm the like maybe you had those ideas where you thought you were the best, but then you like stopped.
Yeah.
But then you get to a point where you're like, oh, I'm like, I feel competent. You know, you do a movie or you do something and you're kind of feeling like you're getting to a place. Where do you stand on like that growth? Do you feel like you belong, or do you feel like you're kind of like this?
That's a great question.
You know, is that like your image you're kind of putting out there? That you're like this actor?
I think I was doing that, and I think I was super confident. And
or do you think it matters?
I think it matters. It's good to check in. It's good to be like, I don't think if you feel uncomfortable about like the place you're in, like what you're doing, what the thing you want to do, if you want to do it bad enough, you're going to do it.
Yeah.
And regardless of like who the fuck, if you feel you belong or not. I felt so out of the loop of like the theater person or I didn't even know I never read a play like aside from like a quarter of like Macbeth when I was in like 6th grade.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So when I was in college and like people were making fun of me because I stuttered and shit, and I was like a young adult, I was like, dude, I don't belong here. I don't fucking belong here. But we talked about this before. Like there was something that just kept pushing me to do it. I wanted to learn it, and I didn't give a fuck who made fun of me and how insecure I felt and how many auditions I bombed. And still, I don't really care. I don't think it matters now.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter to me now. But I feel like I always belong to the people I'm working with in the moment.
No.
So it's never like, if you think, I think of like acting on a whole, and I'm like, me and Robert Downey Jr., yeah, we're alike. No, never, dude, like never. But I think like, if it's me and like, 20 people on a set doing some movie about a beach, and like I'm playing a character where like I'm a nobody, and I'm making like interactions with people I've never met before, like then I feel like I belong.
Yeah.
Like it's always moment to moment to moment. Like I never feel like when I zoom out, I'm like, oh, I don't know if I belong. I don't know.
I think like in all this like creative industries, it's like comparisons don't matter.
No, I think they're the death.
I think
of
it just
you.
doesn't matter.
I think it's tough.
In any instance, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Everyone's their own person. Everyone's, on their own journey. It's always a different group of people doing different things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's always going to be a different outcome. There's never the same 2 movies. There's never the 2 same performances and shit. Every single thing is different.
Yes, dude. The more you embrace that, like your individuality, the more you're creative.
Yeah.
And the less you're like a gimmick. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When you're trying to create a thing that's like in the back of your mind, you're like, hope I'm like, more like fucking De Niro.
Yeah.
Hope I'm more like De Niro. Hope I'm more like Jay-Z. Like you're going to get so far away from your truth and your expression that you're going to be, I don't know anything, but like when I think of that, I know I'm setting myself back if I'm like trying to compare myself to another person's work.
Yeah.
Fucking crazy. I'm not another person.
Yep.
You
can get lost in that easy.
Yeah, man. I did that for years. It's fucking the worst shit I've ever done in my life. Expressing, but I was young.
Yeah, you learn.
But yeah, comparisons. I try to stay away from that. What do you think? Do you feel
I
like you
agree
belong?
exactly. I thought that it mattered, because it's like, all right, let's say like, I go to school for this thing for this long, and I was making stuff back then. Now like I'm not doing this every day. When back then I kind of had to because of school. Now I'm making less and doing less things. But after doing this recent video shoot, I'm like,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter, when you're doing things. It just matters what's inside you.
Yeah.
That you have this idea that you want to make something, you want to help, you want to be in this world, and like when someone asks you, hey, you want to do this, and you're there, that's all that matters.
Yeah. Yes.
know?
Yes, man.
It doesn't matter.
Well put. I think you're spot on, dude. I think that's spot on. We all want to belong at the end of the day,
Yeah.
right? So that's the thing that drives us is like, I hope
Yeah.
people like my stuff. And if people like their stuff, then that means I should be like them.
Yeah, I think that maybe that's kind of like a change I've had too. When I'm like interacting with people, it's less like, I think before it was more about like, oh, I want to like make sure like every fucking interaction's like, oh, I want to make sure this person's comfortable with me.
Yeah.
And like they like me, and like, maybe I throw in a joke or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, you're cool with me now. You're like, all right, we're cool.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And I think it's just like, I'm trying to just be like, any person I see, I just want to make them directly just feel like everything's cool.
Yeah.
Not have like a weird,
Yeah,
thing in
yeah,
my
yeah.
mind. I question everything before I do something.
Well, I think it's very disarming to be honest.
Yeah.
I think it's very disarming, not in a way that hurts people, but in a way that's like, it's disarming to be vulnerable.
Yes.
It takes the air out of it takes the uncomfortableness out of a room.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
If you look a person in the eye for 5 seconds, it's immediately you're gonna feel different.
Yeah.
I don't think you're gonna feel very uncomfortable after like expressing a truth to another person. I think it's actually disarming. I think you create an opportunity for a real relationship or a real connection where they see the real you and you see the real them, instead of like 6 months of fabricating like some material, like surface conversations. And then it's really frustrating to talk to people that way. That takes energy actually to do that.
Yeah.
To be vulnerable, I think you get energy from. And I learned like the past couple of years, dude, past like 5 years, the more vulnerable I was, the more I put myself out on a ledge and was like, expressed an honest thing to a person, like the less afraid I was to do it. So now I really feel like, not in all circumstances, but I'd say the majority, like I feel kind of fearless when it comes to being myself with another person. There's something still I do feel afraid about expressing, but like the best relationships I've had with people and the best interactions I've had, even if there were mini interactions, were like super vulnerable, super expressive, always listening. Like, I don't know, you give a fuck more if you're like, if you're honest, if you're like, hey, you ever think about I have this recurring dream, I feel like I'm walking up a hill. Is that crazy? And I give that to you. So you know something intimate about me right off the bat. And then that makes you feel like, okay. You're making eye contact, you express a real thing. Like, that's different. I didn't get that at the office. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I think that's maybe what I admired about you, like before even knowing, like before that. I think that's a big thing that you bring to every conversation.
But I never did before.
I know. That's what I think I'm starting to, I think I've been, not being honest with myself.
Yeah.
And that's what I've been, doing.
I got you.
But I'm kind of like getting past that, I think now.
Yeah.
Because I'm realizing it.
Yeah.
And like I've always like felt like every conversation I always have like this weird, it feels like I'm like working.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? I'm like, what am I doing?
That's when you know something's up. Something's wrong.
Yeah.
I'm doing too much.
Yeah. Like what am I like? Why am I doing this?
Right. What's
obviously
your objective, dude?
Obviously to be accepted and like loved or whatever.
Yeah, that's the big one.
But recently, like every conversation I'm just having is like I just let go and I feel nothing.
Bang. So that's I think this is the thing we're taught is like, don't say that. Be like this. Like we're taught like just be safe about your conversations. Don't express too much. Like you be too much for people. Whatever. The thing I think we believe is like, okay, to be accepted, we have to be this much. We have to show this much of ourselves first, because we don't want to be rejected. The truth of the world is, anytime anyone's ever expressed like a truth to me, that's like weird or funky or like out there, I'm always immediately drawn to that person. Always, bro. Always. Ever since I was little. Always. Because that's not a lie. You're not lying to me. If we're lying to each other, we know it.
Yeah.
Your body fucking knows, bro.
Yeah.
You know when someone's lying to you in little things, like little ways, telling a fabricated story or like,
Yeah.
and we all do it, but like I think it's safeguarding. Like you can look at me and you could spot my behavior right now if you felt like it. Very easily. Your body will pick up on that easy. And that's a truth we could start at. Like I could say like you're nodding your head and like we could start there.
Yeah.
And immediately we're dropped into the present and we're sharing a real thing. The more it's like, oh, what's up? No, nothing, bro. All good, dude. And like, cool, work was tough. Yeah, whatever. Let's do the pod. Pod's over. Cool, nice to see you. I'm out of here. Like, that was work. I feel drained after that. If that's the conversation. If not, if we're having real talks like this one, this isn't something you talk about every day. This is an organic conversation. And I think it's because we're vulnerable. We're allowed to be vulnerable with each other. And we've allowed ourselves to do that. But like, if you start there, I think that's the world's secret between people that like we're not told, but you have to learn. Like if you want to have genuine interactions with people, I would try to start with like a very honest thing or a very vulnerable thing. Not too much, not to scare yourself off, but like someone has a beautiful sweater and you feel that, say that.
Yeah.
Say your grandma had a sweater that color. If that whatever the truth is coming up in you that you're like, no, weird, don't. I think you can, and I'm gonna be honest. Like I think it's okay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
And you don't know that in the beginning, or I didn't know that in the beginning. But the more times you do it, I think the more comfortable you are.
I appreciate it. Yeah. I like that.
It's not advice. I'm just
No.
I'm just saying.
Yeah,
like,
no. I totally agree with that.
Yeah. It's like a hidden truth, I think. But I'm not a guru.
You're almost there.
I hope so. One day I hope I could levitate.
Okay.
just like cross-legged, just fucking levitating. Dude.
Yeah,
Fine,
float.
just fucking candles.
Tobin could do that. Throwback
shout out.
to all my podcasters out. Let's get into some current events, huh? I got some stuff lined up.
Good question, dude.
Thanks, man.
Good job.
Love you.
Love you too.
Boom. Uncut Gems on Netflix.
It's on Netflix. Dude, I was going to say
I
this to
gotta
you.
watch it.
Oh,
I gotta watch it, bro.
100% tonight.
That's nuts.
100% tonight. When Lena goes to sleep, it's on, bro. 100%.
I gotta watch that too. I want to watch it.
God,
yeah, I want to watch
can't
it tonight.
wait, dude. I've been waiting for
Me
this.
too. Me too.
I'm
People
excited.
say it's his best.
People say Adam Sandler's out of control.
What I've seen, the trailer, like, it looks so good, man.
Dude.
We're late. We're super late.
Mark Ruffalo has a HBO show out right now too. You got to check it out.
Really?
I heard it's incredible.
What's it called?
Adam said it's like the greatest thing on TV.
What's it called?
I don't know.
You can look it up.
I don't know. Vange is all about it too. Shout out Vanjie.
Have you watched Outer Banks?
Oh, I have to shout somebody out. No, I want to watch it.
Is that good too?
No, I don't know. It looks kind of corny, but it might be good.
Yeah.
I have to shout out real quick. Fabler Audio. Shout out Fabler Audio.
Oh,
Homie
yeah.
Carlotta Brenton started an audiobook podcast thingy. Audiobook company called Fabler Audio. And there's like the first story's out right now called Fig Jam. Go check it out. Really exciting. I'm excited for her. And yeah, blessings to you guys, dude. I'm excited.
big
Fabler
shout out.
Audio.
Yeah.
I think you can go on Fabler Audio.
I was happy to see that, man.
But Google it. Fabler, Fabler Audio.
It'll be in the description.
Yes, sir.
Is it this? I know this much is true.
Yes, that's it, dude. That's it. Hey, man, spoiler. Spoiler. I turned it on with Lena. Sat there for just I think this is supposed to be good, hon. I heard this is going to be amazing. I'm really excited to watch this. He's playing himself, not himself. He's playing two characters. He's playing one, they're brothers. So he's playing brothers.
Oh, what?
Incredible. I turned it on. First minute of the thing. He's playing, his one brother has a some kind of disability. I don't know what. Some kind of mental disability. He's in a home with other people, like some kind of rehabilitation center or something. Reciting something from, it seems like the Bible, like one of the verses of the Bible. And everything's cool, but he's like really loud and like aggressive. His other brother's like talking about something. Flashes back to this brother in the home, raises a fucking curved blade. First minute, starts fucking sawing off his hand as he's talking about this Bible verse It was the and Lena was like, "Why did you put this on?" I'm like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I didn't know it was like this." Dude, it was the most intense like minute of film. I was so mad because I was just like, dude, I wanted it slowly ease into this so she would be into it too.
Yeah.
So we could both watch
And
it.
now she's
like,
totally
fuck that. I'm not watching this with you. I'm not watching this, period. And I know it's going to be the best fucking TV series of the year.
I gotta get it.
I think there's three
HBO?
episodes out. HBO. Do you have HBO?
No,
I
but
got
I'm
you.
gonna
I
get
got you.
it.
I got you.
Oh,
I got
yeah.
you.
Don't tell him.
We don't. That's illegal. We don't share.
Boom, check this out, dude.
What's going on?
CDC warns of aggressive cannibal rats facing shortage of garbage to eat. And that's just the world we're living in. We're going to bring it back down to the depths of depression. So yeah,
Dude,
rats are eating their young
are you kidding?
because there's no garbage in the subways. Have you gone in how many, what's the biggest rat you've seen?
Fat dude on
Big ones, dude.
literally on the corner.
Maybe like small cat size, dude.
Yeah,
Like around there. It's nuts.
kitten size, dude.
That's kind of scary, man. Like that's another level. It's another level. Dude.
Because they could go under fucking doors. They could go through anything.
Yeah, and rats carry disease, bro.
Ugh. God, that's horrifying.
So anyone out there in the cities,
Hey, bro.
watch out.
Oh.
Watch out for those rats. I don't want to.
They're eating their own kids?
Yep,
Oh, God.
because there's no garbage.
That's going to be, honestly, that's going to be how shit ends, dude. It's going to be like a war of fucking insects or rats or some shit.
The roaches,
That
dude.
go after
the
us.
roaches are gonna take it all.
And it's going to be too many of them to stop.
Would you eat a roach for $1 million?
100%.
Yeah,
100%.
a live roach.
100%.
Really?
Oh, for $1 million,
I'd probably do
bro?
it
You
too.
better.
Yeah, I'd probably do it too.
You close your eyes, you go like that, and it's over.
Dude, when I think about it, I want to throw up.
I know, it's gross. When I think about the hands, the little fingers on the tongue, dude, just like, and then the crunch of it, it's gonna. You're not gonna get through that fucking shell,
Yeah.
that radioactive fucking shell, in one bite. There's no way. That thing is. I hate cockroaches.
I do too. I can't.
Ugh.
Dude, in Japan, the streets, some of them just run around, dude. They don't die.
Dude, we can't figure out a way to get rid of them. We just can't figure it out.
There's no way.
They serve no purpose,
There's no
bro.
way.
Do they serve any purpose?
Just to make you feel bad. That's all it is.
I hate that shit, dude. I hate bugs. There was a bee in the house, bro. I freaked out.
Me too.
I had a fucking
Dude,
panic
I'm
attack.
actually scared of bees now because that one time that
They
I got
suck, dude.
that one time I got stung, and the last time I got stung was when I was like 10 or something.
Yeah.
And like I was like, oh, if I get stung, I don't care. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I got stung. Obviously, I don't care. I was on the job, and I literally like ran down the street. I got stung by like 3, all over my arm.
Oh my god.
I'm like, you know what? I don't care. Like whatever. I'm just gonna deal with it.
Yeah.
For 3 days, I keep dealing with it. My arm is like completely red, just like going up my arm. It's spreading all over. And on the 4th day, I was like, I can't do this. I was literally nauseous, like at work. And I'm like, I gotta go to like urgent care or something.
Damn, bro.
And then this Russian guy, like, I told him the whole story. He's like, you're an idiot. And then he shot gave me some needle in my ass. And the rest was history.
Okay.
California announces churches, houses of worship can reopen under certain guidelines amid coronavirus outbreak.
Whoa.
That's kind of big in Cali.
How do you feel about that?
Is Cali like the 3rd biggest in the U.S.? I don't know.
I don't know. That's a good question.
I think it's New York, New Jersey, and then Cali.
For what?
Like cases.
Yeah, I think. Or
'Cause
wasn't
it's pretty
it?
big,
Wasn't
no?
it Seattle? Wasn't Seattle huge?
Really? I don't want to look up numbers. I hate looking at this shit.
I'm done looking up numbers,
Yeah, I gave up looking at them a long time ago. That's kind of interesting, man.
dude.
Because I think that's a big thing with people, like especially with like places of worship and stuff.
I'm getting
to
real
not be able to go.
uncomfortable with this, though, dude. I'm being honest. I'm getting uncomfortable.
Isn't it weird how like normal it is now?
Yeah,
That this is just a normal thing.
Yes. I was thinking about that.
Yeah.
I slipped into a phase of like super comfort,
Yeah.
with like, oh, this is just the way life is.
I'm
now.
like, yeah, mask. I'll bring one today.
I was just in the supermarket. I was wearing a mask. I'm like, yep, there it is. Put it on. I got super comfortable with it, and then now I'm feeling uncomfortable because I see things starting to open, and I'm like, I think I was talking to my cousin-in-law. She lives in Florida, and she was like, oh yeah, gyms are opening on Monday, and I was just like, what?
Yeah. Oh, really?
Gyms, like small businesses, stuff like that. They're all opening.
Are you gonna go back to the gym? if it opens?
No fucking way.
I don't think I'm gonna.
No
I think
way.
that's too risky, bro.
I think that's the
That's
worst
a really
spot you
risky
could go, to
one.
be honest. That's one of the worst spots you could go. Everyone breathing hard and sweating on each other.
Yeah.
I saw a spray of vapor, like they did like a model of runners and walkers. You know, because like you're passing people on the street when you run and walk and
Yeah.
shit. There was a study done where you could see 20 feet of vapor
Really?
from a runner, whereas opposed to like 6 feet from a walker.
Oh fuck.
So someone's like out of breath, like,
Oh no.
yeah, dude.
That's terrible.
Yeah, bro. Dude, are there killer bees? Is that a thing? Is
Yeah,
that the new
I was
thing?
looking up that. Yeah, I think there are.
Oh, so this is what I want to show you. This is from Jim's apartment out in or wherever. Bleep that, please, Mike. Check this out. Look at this. Look at this. Do you see all those things?
Are those bees?
Those are fucking bees, bro.
Killer bees?
Yeah, I don't know what they are. Look at the fucking bees. That's his door. His door's right there.
No.
Where we're looking.
I gotta move, dude.
I bought
can't do
him.
that.
I bought him wasp spray. The long shot. Look at this.
That's terrifying, bro. I can't do that.
It's horrifying.
I had one in my room, dude.
Dude,
I
me
called
too.
my mom to kill it, dude.
Did you?
Call my mom
Did you really?
because I got scared, dude.
Did she kill it?
Yeah.
She has no fear with
My mom's just like, it's fine. I'm like, oh no.
Alina killed it and she cried.
She killed it and cried.
Yeah, because we don't want to kill insects like that. We try not to. She,
But hornets and wasps don't serve a purpose.
do they not?
I don't think so.
Do they not, bro? I feel bad. A life is a life at
I'll
the end
kill
of the
that
day.
shit.
A life is a life.
Look in my eyes. I'll
So I
kill
get
that shit.
nervous. I get nervous, man. But when it's in
Wasps
my area, I
do
get
serve a
real scared.
purpose, and despite being a problem at certain times, they're a beneficial insect. Oh shit! Spend a lot of time hunting in smaller insects to catch to feed their larvae, but no, they're not. They don't serve a purpose. Then
Their purpose,
their
is, to kill
purpose is
little-
to keep living. Hey, that's my purpose too, dude. That's my purpose too,
What do you think our purpose is?
and
bro?
I can kill you.
Hey, bro, what do you think our purpose is? Let's get real.
Same thing as that, as a wasp,
Just keep moving.
to keep living,
Damn.
right?
Is it?
Yeah, and kill wasps. That's also our other purpose.
If you removed all art from this life,
Oh.
let's just say music, film, any kind of story, all of
That's
it's
essentially like the life of a wasp.
You know what I'm saying?
You have nothing.
So what do you think life would be like?
It's just to live then. No?
What would you do?
Surviving. What do bugs and stuff do? They literally do one thing.
It's just like
Like what do bees do?
food,
They just pollinate.
sex,
That's it.
and then like prosper.
I don't think animals have recreation, do they?
No,
Like, for
I
fun?
don't know. I don't know.
I guess some
Like
animals
insects
do.
probably don't.
Yeah, like dogs, like wild dogs and stuff play and shit.
Yeah. There is.
You know? I don't know.
What's the
That's
purpose
tough,
of life?
dude.
I don't like thinking life is just. I don't like thinking.
It's weird when you think about
it is.
like boiling
It
down
is.
like animals and stuff only have those like 3 kind of things,
Mhm.
but like humans have like that extra,
Yeah.
you know,
Mm-hmm.
million different things. I guess that's it. You got to pick something.
I don't know, man. I don't think it's that simple, dude. I don't think life should be or is just like the purpose of it is just to procreate and then like die. I don't think it's like, and I know we're built that way, but I just
Yeah.
feel like in between
That is kind of
the
bleak.
birth and the death of a human being or anything, there should be like, or there is some kind of like purpose for that. That's outside of just
But what do you think? Like what
I
could
need
that be?
I need to spread the seed. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
But what's wrong with that? Like why
I
do
just
you
think life is. Maybe there's nothing wrong with that. Maybe it's just me. I want to have a kid, like I do.
Because when you try to like, put like replace that purpose with like something else,
Yeah.
like become a successful physician or something,
Yeah.
then it's kind of like I don't know. In the end, do you really value that more over
Like okay,
that?
what if how's this for a purpose? What if the purpose of every human's life is to make the people coming after this person's life easier or greater in some kind of way.
Oh yeah, I think that's part of it.
I think there's purpose there.
I think so. Yeah, that makes sense.
Like leaving the world better. Actually, corny as fuck is cornball as shit, but like that could be a purpose. I think that's I don't know.
That's weird though.
And that is for your children.
That's weird to think about.
Yeah.
Because it's like, oh, I'm thinking about this thing to make it better for when I'm not there.
Yeah. Well, it's like you're planting a tree whose shade you'll never sit under.
Yeah. That's good. That's so sad.
It is, man, isn't it?
Sucks.
But there's something beautiful because we got that.
Yeah.
We did.
Mm-hmm.
Your grandmother did not live the same life you live. No way.
No.
She saw way worse.
Yeah. Even my parents.
Yeah, 100%.
Know? It's gonna suck, dude, in like 20 years when like these kids are just like, they're like YouTubers and like TikTokers with like millions of dollars and they have families and they're like, what are you gonna do? Like on a new app.
Yeah.
You gotta get viral.
Yeah.
You know, like what's that gonna look like?
Because it's gonna be like a U shape. It's gonna be like, okay, we went to this really dark place and like our parents like climbed to get us out of it and like we reached the pinnacle and whatever. Like you're super famous, you got all this money, like you're leaving a ton of stuff for your family. And then you get there and they're like, where do your kids go? Where do their kids go? If do you just keep racking up bills? Like what?
Yeah, dude, I don't know.
You got to find different ways of making. I don't know.
It's hard.
Don't know.
That's hard.
Do you think like Michael Jordan, best basketball player to ever play basketball? And I don't care what anyone says. That's just the facts. Dude, he had two boys. One of them played basketball, like semi-well. Mm-hmm. There's no way you're going to be Michael Jordan. There's no way. I'm sorry. So do you feel unfulfilled because you didn't do better than your father?
That's hard, dude.
You know?
Yeah. I guess that can't be a way you live then, because like you're never gonna win.
No.
Fuck. There's no answer. Like we don't got the answers.
I don't think you got to go through shit to be successful. I don't think that's like necessary for like. I don't think that's the formula for everyone. Yeah. I don't think you got to see dark shit to be a good artist. I don't think you got to go through.
I actually had that written down, but I didn't want to get into it.
Whoa.
Talking about but like I mean I'm glad that it came up. I want to talk about like coming from nothing.
Yeah.
You know, and how like I feel like because I was looking at like every actor, every big person. I'm like they all come from fucking poverty and all this shit. You know. I
don't think that's a you have to thing. I think that's like a more of a. Maybe that worked for some people, and like, and the reason I think it works for people is because you're hungry. Yeah, you start from a hungry place. You start from I'm alone. Mm-hmm. I don't have anything. I want things. Yeah, I want to provide in some kind of way. I want to have a good life, so I have to make this happen. And like, for those people, of course that's a good resource. But you could burn the house down if you do that. You know what I mean? Forever. A lot of those people burn out. Mm-hmm. But I don't think if you come from a healthy, stable home where income is solid and like, you have a good foundation to grow, like fucking great. Yeah. You know what I mean?
I think that's where it creates like a different purpose for those two people. Yeah. You know? Yeah. And I think it's maybe harder to figure it out if you're on that other side.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. I didn't start in like the greatest place ever. Yeah. So I would definitely lean on that part of myself to get me through things. Mm-hmm. But there's a huge part of myself that I never looked at because I didn't want to or didn't have the time. A lot of baggage, a lot of things that are going to come up later in life because I haven't addressed them when I was young. Yeah. You know, and they're doing that now because I'm looking into the things I pushed aside, like my anger and my medulla thing. And, it's for real. Like my insecurities and I'm really good at pushing the pace and like growing because I want to belong but that's unhealthy. And I've learned that like the past couple of years, like, and especially through this pandemic, bro, there's a reason I got depressed. It's not because I couldn't go to the city anymore. Yeah. It's because all the stuff I worked towards, I felt like is gone. All my momentum has stopped. And now if I'm not that, what am I? Yeah. But maybe if it was more drilled into my head when I was young, like you're just a special, beautiful person, and like whatever happens in life, whatever you do in the moment, fantastic, man. You're doing it. You're living. You're growing now. Yeah. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. And I felt that on the way here. I was talking to you about that. Like, honestly, I felt like, hey, I'm in a car right now, driving down this beautiful road, the sun's setting. If you open up yourself to this world, like if you really look outside of yourself and look what's in front of you, this life opens itself up to you in such like a beautiful gift kind of way. There's so much to see and hear and smell and taste, and like there's so much around you, so much. And I just felt that was a big like reminder. That was the thing that kept ringing in my head was like, allow life to keep opening itself up to you, like in the moment, not the future, not the past. No, there's so many gifts around you, dude. Like you know, you have ideas. Let the ideas go. This was what's in front of you, what's around you. Let life keep unraveling itself to you and like presenting you with things. And so yeah, and shout out Courtney Torres, our girl. She posted this little story, and it was like super simple, like 3-line. I think it was a haiku. It was something like, you know, whatever happens by the end of this, like everything's gonna be all right. Yeah. It was just really simple, and I was just like, I needed to hear that, man.
Yeah. So, shout out Courtney.
The simple thing of someone saying like everything's gonna be all right.
Yep.
And like believe in that. Like sometimes you just need to hear that.
Yeah,
I needed to hear that.
I think so.
I remember my mom used to say that to me, like I'd be scared about like going to the dentist and like tomorrow or whatever. She'd be like, no, you're gonna be okay. It's gonna be fine. Yeah. And I'd be like, okay, mom, okay. And I was super, scared of everything. And first day of school, it's gonna be okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just hearing it.
Just hearing that is a soothing words. Thing. Yeah. Okay, that's my rant.
That was awesome, man.
Yeah. Thanks, bro.
Good shit. Well, I think it's time to end it, bro. Dude.
Is it? Are we at that time?
Want to buy a used car? Rental car companies are offering up some good deals due to coronavirus. All right, we're gonna end it. That was episode 70 on the podcast. Find the podcast on www.youhearpodcast.co. We can have 40 Apple, Spotify, podcast. Ooh, find it wherever you get a podcast. YouTube Google with Play. The video. Boom. Check out Style music video. Fabler audio. Boom. We love you guys. Thank you so much for listening. My name is Mike. I'm signing out.
Hey, my name's Dave, and I love y'all. Bang.
And that's it, bro.